So we should be live right now. I'll just check up on the live stream, see if it updates. And we'll get into the topic. Obviously today we've seen Kaspa coin take off in the last hour, 24 hours, sorry. Taken off more than it did in the past live stream that we did, which was around this new all-time high, and then it's going up to a new all-time high, 0.76 actual recorded would be, let me just see if the audio's working. Yep, okay, audio is working. Actual recorded all-time high, if we scroll down here, is 7425 on CoinGecko. If we look down here, let's find Kaspa coin. All-time high, where does it say? Right here. All-time high, 74204. So that is basically what we're seeing in terms of Kaspa coin. So what's up, Tommy G? What's up, Kyle Rosa? So the main thing obviously that we need to talk about, and we've had this kind of conversation a lot on the live streams or in videos at least, is why isn't Coinbase or, you know, mainly Binance listing Kaspa coin? I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into it, explore some kind of reasoning behind it. There's many reasons why they wouldn't be able to or wouldn't list it. There's many reasons why they should list it. Obviously, they'd make a killing in fees and stuff like that. Are they accumulating? Who really knows? Because we'll only see if they've accumulated anything if they actually list it, because then we could track back through the wallets to see when they bought it, how they bought it, how much they bought for. And in terms of Kaspa, if we look at the top exchanges, obviously we want Binance. I believe if we go onto markets here, the biggest exchange in terms of trading volume is MEXC, obviously, but that's ranked number 19 down here. We have it on, let's just look here, BitGet, BingX, Gate.io, KuCoin, CoinEx, LBank, BTSE, Bitmart, Bybit, which is slightly higher ranked, so it's top 6. But they still have the same kind of trading volume, like average trading volume of MEXC, so it's not really going to put a dent in the road. In terms of listing the amount of coins that they list, it's 465 on MEXC. I believe it's way higher, so that's why they've got so much trading volume going on MEXC, but not a lot into Kaspa coin in terms of the whole bigger picture. But there is most of the trading volume is done on MEXC. However, we still haven't seen this big listing. Now, you might think maybe Coinbase isn't the best place to list just because of the trading volume, but the fact that they don't let in many coins is the reason that you'd want it to list, so that kind of validates it. And hello, Enable. Welcome to the live. If you guys want to, will help the channel out, just like the video. Share it out if you want to. I don't really expect you to, but just like the video so we can, you know, it helps the algorithm for YouTube. Anyway, so for Binance, we would want it just because of the pure liquidity. But Coinbase is one of those things that kind of, you know, solidifies Kaspa coin, because Coinbase are very particular with what they'll list in certain terms. So that's why we're looking for either Binance or Coinbase to list it. If one of them lists it, like if Coinbase lists it, every other crypto exchange will basically list it. If Binance does, I'm sure that there'll be others that will start listing after that. So the main thing that I really wanted to talk about is, like, why isn't Kaspa coin being listed for these top exchanges? If we look on the exchanges over time, or the top coins, I suppose, Kaspa is sitting at 38 in market cap. This is on CoinGecko, so actual data recorded and ranked properly. On the cryptocurrencies list, or Kaspa's ranking on CoinMarketCap is 207. So it should be up at 38, but it's at 207 on CoinMarketCap. Hello, Keith Betts. Good morning, everyone joining the live stream. I suppose it is the morning in America, so thanks for all joining in so early. Now, one of the main things that we would be looking at, obviously, if you don't know, or if you don't have, if you're just new to cryptocurrency, CoinMarketCap is actually owned by Binance. So I don't know why they ranked it at 207. It's owned by Binance, so they should have the best data in theory, but they're not ranking it properly yet. Is that to accumulate more Kaspa coin so people don't see it on the top 100 list or anything like that? That could be a possibility. They just want to accumulate more Kaspa coin before, listing it, so they could basically sell it at a higher price than what they bought it at. They obviously know when they list coins that is going to bring more liquidity to them, so more market cap. It's in their best interest to make a profit on the coins that they've bought before. And one of the main reasons that they don't particularly allow to big cryptocurrencies growing is that they want an assurance of coins before they get it listed on Binance and stuff like that. Good morning, Flying High. This could be speculation, for the most part, but I just typed in new coins to list on Binance. So there's Bitcoin Mindtrex, which had a pre-sale. Obviously, a lot of the pre-sale probably went to Binance. Meme Combat pre-sale probably went to Binance just to fund them. Wall Street Memes raised more than 25 million, so definitely a pre-sale there. TG Casino, pre-sale. So a load of these coins that are rumored to at least list on Binance all have pre-sales on them. The fact that Kaspa coin doesn't means that Binance can't take advantage of getting a bunch of coins first off and then listing it and making a profit on those coins. Obviously, we know that there's definitely manipulation going on there through CoinMarketCap. It'd be in their best interest not to list it in the top 100 because people wouldn't then see, the main, when you click on CoinMarketCap, this is the front page. So most people, I know that we are all, most of us are in the cryptocurrency space, so we have a kind of idea of it. But we've got to think as the normal person, the normal investor, they'd go over to here, see the stats, and they'd look down the page, and they wouldn't see Kaspa anywhere, even though it should be around here. So this would basically take it off the buyer's market for the main, amount of traffic into CoinMarketCap from the normal person trying to get into cryptocurrency at the start. They wouldn't be able to see or find Kaspa coin. Similarly with CoinGecko, but CoinGecko actually ranks it properly, but there's not as much traffic into CoinGecko as there is with CoinMarketCap. And Kaspa didn't pay Binance to get listed. That's one of the main things as well. Kaspa doesn't pay because there's no pre-sale. All these ones that have rumored to be are all pre-sales, and they'll all probably give a certain supply of the token over to Binance as a marketing fee or some stuff like that. And Kaspa coin obviously being, no pre-sale, no funding from the start. It's basically fair launched. That basically means that they couldn't get in at the start and basically have a bunch of Kaspa coin. So if we were looking at, Kaspa FYI, we would probably go over to top addresses to see if they're accumulating. We actually don't know if they would accumulate, through small wallets or something like that. If they're planning to actually list Kaspa coin, they would have to accumulate. They wouldn't necessarily want to buy it at this all-time high price because that would cost them a fortune. If they were doing it and they had their eye on Kaspa coin, which I truly think that they do. What's good, Henry New York? Henry J New York. Thanks for joining the live stream. Everyone in here, if you didn't know, we're doing a Kaspa coin giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe if you're new and like the video and stuff like that. Anyway, so the top Kaspa wallets I know these are all kind of spread out throughout exchanges, so we can't really get a good figure, but if Binance was accumulating, I think that they would want to do it in a way that you couldn't necessarily trace it back. So they're probably going to use different wallets to accumulate different amounts, then probably collate them into a new wallet. If they were actually accumulating, they definitely wouldn't be doing it now because it's at an all-time high. It'd be in their best interest to buy it way before this. So if they did try accumulate, it's probably in this range by here before they saw, it would probably be here when Kaspa actually started picking up a lot of traction. So the main thing that I wanted to look at is basically this top chart. We know Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, BNB, XRP, all of these, they're all listed on Binance and Coinbase, I believe. If we keep going down, I believe all of these are as well. It only gets into Monero is definitely, Uniswap is, Ethereum Classic, Filecoin. I don't know about Filecoin, I think it might be. Yeah, Binance and Coinbase. Let's keep going. HBAR. I don't know much about any of these other cryptocurrencies below top 30, just because I'm mainly working with proof of work coins, which are smaller. So this is Coinbase listing, not on Binance though. Let's BUSD. I'm assuming that's on Binance. Good morning, Sadie. I'm seeing you in the live streams a lot. So that's Binance and Coinbase. Thanks everyone for joining in. So what is Kaspa Coin ranked at? It's 38. Let's keep going. 34. This is listed on Binance and Coinbase. Like, I could just go down the whole thing and stop when we don't see one listed on Binance or Coinbase. Basically, Binance and Coinbase. It's probably going to take us a while to see one that's not listed on Binance or Coinbase. VeChain Markets, Binance, Coinbase, NIA, Binance, Coinbase. You can see where I'm coming from. Like, all of these are all in the top. Like, let's just go to top 50 because is Bitcoin SV listed on Binance? Oh, it's not right now. So I'd say that pretty much all cryptocurrencies in the top 50, I'd say, are all listed on Binance and or Coinbase. Yeah, so this one's Binance, Coinbase. So you can kind of see how a lot of the liquidity would come from Binance and Coinbase, and because Binance actually owns CoinMarketCap, you could see why they would want to keep it kind of a secret so they could accumulate. Thor chain, let's have a look here. Is this Binance? Okay. So you see what I mean? There's just so much cryptocurrencies, and Kaspa's sitting at 38. So I think we got down to 49. I know Algorand is listed on Binance and Coinbase. So everything in the top 50 is listed on Binance and Coinbase, literally apart from Kaspa Coin. That is the only coin in the top 50 that's not listed on Binance and Coinbase. So you can kind of see that they definitely, there's literally no possible way. They have, employees all the time searching through new coins, searching for the next thing that they can make money on. There's no way that they haven't seen Kaspa Coin. I just refuse to believe that, just based on like probability and looking at the markets. If you have a research team that you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to, they would definitely come up with Kaspa Coin as one of the things to look at. Hello, all set. Hello, everyone that's coming into the stream. Make sure you like the stream, and share it out so we can talk about this. If you're new, we were just looking at all the cryptocurrencies which are rumored to be launching on Binance. So, sorry, my voice just went. I've been speaking all day. So, all of these are basically pre-saled, which a percentage of the pre-sale will definitely go over to Binance or Coinbase if they list them. The reason that Kaspa Coin obviously doesn't is because it's, I don't know, it's fair launch, sorry. And that's probably the reason. Obviously, we haven't seen any wallets accumulate loads in the past couple of days, but we've seen, like, if Binance had a wallet, it'd probably be in, I'd want to say 10 million to 100 million or 100 million to 1 billion, and we haven't seen much movement between those type of wallet addresses unless they're accumulating on the side, and then they're going to collate it into one big wallet. Who knows about that? If they do decide to list it and they didn't do any accumulation, they obviously know, okay, that's we're on the day chart, so we're up to 0.72. They obviously know that they would increase the price of the coin by listing it. But they don't have anything to sell. That's the main thing. They don't have any previous Kaspa coin to sell on. Like, say they accumulated it at 4 cents and then they listed it now. They would be able to pump the price a little bit and sell off their coins that they accumulated at 0.4, so make a 2x on their money. That's normally what you would do if you were an exchange. That would be smart. You would just accumulate a bunch of coins as they're rising, and then you'd sell it off at all-time highs to consumers who were buying the coin, so they wouldn't necessarily be on the order book. It would just be like spot right there and then. Mainly with Binance, I believe that a lot of transfers are not probably done through the order book because people would probably get confused at how to use that. I know a lot of us are in the cryptocurrency space, so we know how to use that. But if you think as a normal new person coming into cryptocurrency, they wouldn't necessarily know how to use an order book. They'd probably just buy it spot, like from Binance at the rate that Binance gives them. So that could come from literally anywhere. And I don't believe you'd be able to track that back if you just bought it on Binance. It would just come from their wallet, their main wallet, I guess. So I don't know about Coinbase necessarily. Coinbase is kind of strict with what they'll list just because of their regulations and stuff. They're not open as much into bigger markets, I'd suppose. But a lot of people are holding on Coinbase. That's the thing. A lot of people are holding their cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. We've seen some figures around that. But the other thing, obviously, that Binance might be looking at, because as I said, there's definitely no way that they have not seen Kaspa coin at this 38th place. They have like millions of dollars to research into new coins, to research to basically look out for the next coin that's coming up. So there's no way that they haven't seen it. The only thing that I think that would cause them not to list it is the fact that Kaspa doesn't have the full chain data from previously, like on the archival node side. There is some missing data on the chain, and that, might be a hindrance at least for them to list it. If Kaspa Coin does get the full archival node chain data, then that would possibly be one of the things stopping any of these top exchanges from listing it, because you, as an exchange, you obviously have to vet the coins that you're going to list. If you go on top exchanges, Binance has 390 coins right now out of, I think there's only 8 or 9,000 active cryptocurrencies. I mean, there's loads more listed, but there's only around 9,000 active at one point. Hello, Stephen Leung. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. And one of the main things that Coinbase is obviously focused on is being like one of those prestigious things where they only list like the best of the best coins, the up and coming ones. We saw it happen really quickly with Binance. So Binance listed Pepe coin pretty quickly. Depending on whether they got a pre-sale of that or the founders of Pepe coin kind of just gave it to them to list it is another question. I don't really know too much into that. But even with all these ones that are rumored to come on, like all of them have pre-sales and they'll be giving it over to Binance. Binance will pump the price up and then they'll sell off whatever share they got of it over to the consumers. I don't necessarily think that Coinbase is too focused on doing that. But for the most part, Binance, that's probably what they're going to be doing. Now, there are other exchanges which we could look to be listed on. Kraken, they are kind of selective with theirs. They just follow Coinbase mainly in terms of the coins that they list. So if Coinbase lists it, Kraken is probably going to list it as well. Gate.io is actually up there, but Gate.io lists everything, so you can buy most things on Gate.io. So mainly the big three, obviously Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken is what we're looking to list. If Coinbase lists, Kraken will just follow suit and list it as well. As you see, the weekly visit to Coinbase is not as much because I believe it's kind of a legacy exchange where it was the first really big one, and I think people are just holding coins on there, so they wouldn't really be going to the website too much to touch their coins or take them out. OKX is another. Good morning, traders. OKX is on, yeah, okay, so OKX. Now, what is OKX's main demographic, let's say, in terms of is Bitcoin, Ethereum? Okay, so basically the top coins, obviously Pepe, a bunch of them here. I don't know what they're where they're based, so a lot of this is has got to be geographically based as well, because I believe if it lists on Binance, then it gives US users at least a place to buy and sell Casper coin pretty easily. And that could also be one of the other regulations coming in for Binance, that they have to vet every coin before they list it to US users or something like that. Coinbase obviously is mainly US, I believe, and they, coincide with all the laws and regulations. Hello everyone joining the live stream. Hello Moria Devil, Av Avadas. I believe that's how you say your name. I don't know. Sorry if I messed it up. But for the main part, we're seeing basically Coinbase is the standard, I believe, just because they upkeep with a lot of regulations. So that's kind of the standard place to be listing on. Let's actually have a look on Coinbase and let's see what they've got. What have they got on here? So mainly, obviously, the big coins. Let's load more. These are all top 50 coins as well. Load more. Is this the amount? So Sandbox is even on there. Even all these ones that have fallen down, I don't know why they wouldn't remove the trading pairs from them, because nobody really wants to trade any of those coins anymore. Let's have a look. If we just go like what's up year to date the most. What is Kaspa up year to date? Let's have a look on the watch list, because it'll actually give us what it is up year to date. Kaspa's up 1,298. On CoinMarketCap, 1,260. So Kaspa should be the most up to date in a year. Well, Dynex is technically, but that's smaller, so they're probably not looking at that. It doesn't have a year's data as per se yet. But within a year, well, Conflux is actually crazy to see up there. Kaspa is up 1,298, and we know, as I said, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance, so the data is not really true. If you want to be a place to actually display data to the truest value or the fairest value, if we go, what's up the most in 7 days? On CoinGecko, I believe it displays the correct for CoinGecko, and Kaspa is third in the last 7 days. Is there any way that we can actually change this? No, I have to create a profile to actually change it. Yes, Coinbase is US based. Sorry, CRO is in Singapore. What is CRO? This crypto exchange? Are we talking about that? Or the actual coin? I'm not sure. Anyway, CoinMarketCap doesn't display like what's up correctly, like in the last 7 days. Like Kaspa's not even on there. PancakeSwap is up 76. What did it say on CoinGecko? It's up 38.9, so it should be right here. If it's not a verifiable source to see all the cryptocurrencies and their percentage increase in the last 7 days, so they're not necessarily listing it so you can find Kaspa coin at all. Basically, they're not verifying that it's up however much in 30 days. What is it up in 30 days? Let's see what we on. In the last 30 days, it's up 54. So in the last 30 days, it would be listed here somewhere, which obviously is not. And so obviously CoinMarketCap are basically, when the pressure is high enough, Coinbase will list Kaspa coin. It was the same for Doge. Yeah, that's the thing. How further on does it go until, like, because Binance, if they're not accumulating, or Coinbase, if they're not accumulating right now, how far do they let it go upwards before they have the pressure to actually list it, if that makes sense? Let's go back to coins. Dogecoin is at 11th place. I don't know what it was at the time, but obviously there was more hype around it, so more market cap to be made on fees. They might probably just list it in, in the next bull run. That could just be their play, is like, oh, list it in the next bull run because it's going up more. But I definitely think that they can't ignore it. If it hits up to, I don't know, even into the top 30, like there would be a lot of pressure from people knowing that Kaspa coin is at that market cap, even into the $3 billion range, the $4 billion range. Like if it hits up to top 20 and it's not listed on Coinbase or on Binance, then there's obviously there's a reason that they don't want to list it. They have to have enough liquidity to list it properly, which becomes a catch-22 with Kaspa. It's unlikely anyone can just give them, so they have to buy it on the open market. Yeah, so they would have to buy it on the open market right now. That's the thing. Kaspa coin is just like going sky high right now. It's just hit through that 5-6 cent range, going through to 7 cent. If we actually look at the chart, I don't know. Watch list. Let's go into MEXC so we can actually have some data on it. Moving up through there. Okay. So on the all-time high, what did it reach? 7.4. So that's nearly half a cent already, so 7.5. And you can see it's just like absolutely like exploding in terms of the price and the amount of liquidity going into it. The trading volume is up, I believe, 103% in the last, what is that, day? No, in the last 24 hours, yeah. So that's a lot of trading volume going in, and there's no way that Binance and Coinbase haven't seen it. They could buy it from Gate and MEXC potentially. They could, and that's the thing. They would have to buy it at the spot price. Like MEXC and Gate.io are not going to give it to them at a cheap price, and they're going to give it at the spot value if they didn't accumulate enough. Like Gate.io has a load. Let's type in MEXC. I believe one of the wallets is actually off from here, so yeah, they took it off the tag for it. But Gate.io have around half a billion there. Sorry, that's MEXC have half a billion. Gate.io, KuCoin, 712 million, 783 million. So you can kind of see how, Binance and Coinbase would have to buy from these people if they didn't accumulate it at all. And the problem is that a lot of this Kaspa coin on these exchanges are from people. Like, it's from users. So not necessarily KuCoin's money or Gate.io's money. They probably accumulated a lot through the fees of Kaspa coin. Are they holding on to that though? Who knows? They could be selling that off to Coinbase at a slightly discounted price with a guarantee. Who knows? Or to Binance. Now, if we go back here, one that I wanted to look at was PolyNX. I know this hit an all-time high way before any of the other exchanges, but I don't know where this is actually based. So that's trading at 773. That was the all-time high candle there. I believe it hit it a couple days ago, actually. Yeah, so it literally just listed it and it sold for 7749 on that candle. But I assume it's because it's got low volume, and I don't know where this exchange is actually based, but smash the like button. Yeah, quarter crawler, thanks. Everyone just keep liking the video. It shares it out to more people on YouTube, so helps with the algorithm and stuff like that. PolyNX, I don't know where that exchange is formed or where it's from, but the low volume on it means that you're gonna have to buy it for a higher price, I guess. The more volume means you get a fairer price. That's just in terms of buying and selling. There's a big sell kind of wall set at 725 here, so if it keeps going and if it surpasses, it's probably going to get pushed back down at 725 if you're into doing futures or anything like that. I'm not saying that you should, it's not financial advice at all, but that's probably a good place to start on putting a short position on Kaspa coin. I'm not saying that you should though. And then there's a big sell at 7.3, but that would include the 7.25. There's a lot of selling going on here. Then pretty much as it passes over to 7.5, it probably is going to shoot pretty quickly up to 8 cent. That's if it keeps continuing going up. Obviously, I can give you Kaspa price range 20, 23, 0 to 6. 6 to 14 cent USD 2024, 14 to 44. No trader will ever give this to you, only me. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's a good price range. 44 is that's actually a good conservative price for Kaspa coin, 44 cent at the top end of 2024. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. Obviously, we'd need to see more exchanges list it, but that's obviously the reason that we're making this live stream, because we want Binance and Coinbase to list Kaspa coin. So if we look in terms of liquidity, or more volume, there's 55 million 56 million nearly USD in the volume. I don't know what other cryptocurrencies are currently trading at, but if we look into the top 10, so Toncoin's only 69 million. That actually came out of nowhere. We were mining that slightly back in after the Ethereum merge. We were mining some of that. It was like one of those dual mineable coins. Is anything? So let's look at the trading volume. Leo token, I've never heard of that. But there are tokens that are close to the trading volume of Kaspa coin, which are much higher. Stellar. It beats OKB, but that's, I think, linked to an exchange, I think. Ethereum Classic is nearly reaching Ethereum Classic. It's surpassed Chronos, not more than Filecoin. About to surpass HBAR. It's only 10 million off. But surpassed ICP in volume. So if people are looking at volume as a metric, you know, Kaspa coin is trading at a fair amount of volume. I know that says 51, but on CoinMarketCap it says 56. But we don't really know who to choose in terms of the data, because CoinMarketCap doesn't necessarily display the best. So if we go down in trading volume, you can see that there's obviously coins that trade at higher volumes than Kaspa coin that are ranked much lower. So you can't really use it as a metric necessarily, but it's ranked 38. So it's ranked exactly fairly to the amount of market cap that it has, which is actually, oh, sorry, no, that's not rank 38. That's just the rank. But yeah, there's a lot more higher volume coins, which, you know, Coinbase and Binance probably have listed all these because they're probably making a load of fees off of them all. Like even with like Tron, Avalanche, but these are higher rated coins. Aave, I believe that this has, well, it's got the same market cap and it is listed on Binance. It's just got higher volume. So maybe Binance is waiting for higher volume as well. I don't really know what Binance is really thinking. But as I said, there's definitely no way that they haven't. Sorry, I've been missing out on the chat. What's going on with the Trade Ogre wallet? I don't think that's coming out. Trade Ogre is going kaput. Trade Ogre won't let people withdraw. It won't let me take my Kaspa out. Trade Ogre is going to slowly rug, I think. Yeah, so even though they have been facilitating transactions, let's just have a look here. Even though they have been facilitating transactions of Kaspa coin, no, sorry, not Kaspa coin, other coins, they don't necessarily have anything for Nothing going on with the Kaspa side. I don't believe Kaspa to BTC, but we want Kaspa to USDT. So there is still people buying and selling on it, which is weird to me because you basically cannot get Kaspa coin out of the exchange. You have to trade it into a different coin, which is most likely going to be... Well, obviously you can't sell into USDT right now because it would just sell for the fair value price. You'd have to trade it into Bitcoin or something like that. I said that in my video, you definitely have to trade in Bitcoin, but then you'd lose the fees because there's not that much spread on the Bitcoin markets for Kaspa coin on TradeOga. So don't get tricked and try buying, Kaspa for 2 cents on TradeOga and trying to get it off. You'll be very hard pressed to get it off from there. Slowly going to Rug. Yeah, they've been, like, if you look at the chart there, so they were tracking the price, and then it just kind of slowly just went down from there. And they're definitely not facilitating any transactions through. They are for other coins. Sorry, other coins, not other. That's my British accent coming out. But they are facilitating transactions for other coins like Bitcoin. Maybe it's because the developers haven't really touched TradeOga. I wouldn't really trade on it either. They just list small coins, so it's a kind of a place to buy smaller market cap coins. But I think it's definitely to do with the TradeOga wallet. They're probably just not facilitating transactions. It might be linked to the node that it's linked to, and that's just not updated. I believe the nodes had to update for the dust attack. So if you didn't update them, then they basically wouldn't facilitate transactions and it'd be discounted as like a fake node or invalid node. That's probably what happened with Kaspa coin, and these developers for TradeOga didn't really keep an eye on that. So look at the price. Yeah, the price is at 2 cents. So it's basically like, don't get fooled. Don't buy anything from here. People are still trading it, but you can't actually get it off. Now, as I said, there is slightly a way to get it off if you trade it into Kaspa coin to BTC, but you'll still trade at the current price. So there's not really much point. As you can see, same kind of chart that we just saw for Kaspa coin to USDT. So not much point in using TradeOga. It's a shame to see because a lot of people had Kaspa coin on there, but a lot of people got it off quick enough. Why even allow trading? Yet I don't really know what the point is, to be honest with you. I know it's definitely something to do with the node and the wallet, because these people normally, like, that TradeOga is a very small exchange, so they probably got 2 developers or something working on the nodes and upkeeping the stuff. They probably haven't updated the Kaspa node after the dust attack, so that's probably why they're not facilitating transactions, because Kaspa, well, the network is identifying it as a as basically an invalid node. So this was the dust attack, I believe. This is when the wallet addresses shot up, just for like a quick brief moment on the network. And then they obviously came down and steady outwards from there, if we look. So just a small rise, I guess, in people obviously accumulating over time. And if we look on the 30 days, so not many, I mean, none of them have achieved Aquaman in the 30 days. So all the exchanges are losing, well, not losing Kaspa coin, but not as many people are onboarding it. So that means people are taking off from the exchanges. We're seeing -1 here, which is probably an exchange wallet, and then +1 into the whale side. So it's good to see that people are taking Kaspa coin off the exchanges. I'm glad I got the majority of my coins off TradeOga, but I still have 2k Kaspa coin left on TradeOga. That's a lot of Kaspa coin just to be left there. That is very annoying. This is why you don't keep coins on exchanges, especially with kind of low volume, not upkept exchanges like TXBit shut down, TradeOga obviously. ZegX, I don't know if anyone knows what ZegX is, but that's a small exchange which you can buy Kaspa coin or small coins on. I wouldn't necessarily trust them to hold my Kaspa coin either. And yeah, I don't know what it is like for. I'm assuming most of you are from the US. How, we'll leave in the chat where you actually buy your Casper coin from if you're buying it, and how you're doing that. Is it through a VPN or is it just from a website with and let me know if it's KYC or not, because I'd like to know where people are actually getting their Casper coin from in terms of buying it. I know a lot of people obviously in the US, and I'm kind of in the mining community, so I know a lot of people are still mining it, but a lot of people will be buying it as well. So if anyone wants to just let me know where they're buying it from and stuff like that, that'd be good to know. In terms of Coinbase, like potential listings, I don't think they have anything in the works. Coinbase listings, Coinbase new listing. MEXC would have sold it and kept refreshing. Trader will hopefully removing that maintenance and then just buy the moment after they fix it. Yeah, that would probably be a good thing, but I don't think that they're going to be fixing that anytime soon. New asset listing. MEXC Gate.io. Okay, so MEXC is mainly for you guys. I'm assuming that a lot of you are in the US, so that's the main place to go. I know some exchanges will not let you trade within the US, so new asset listing. It doesn't say anything for Coinbase, no. So Coinbase obviously don't have anything in the works. Okay, never mind. New Coinbase listing. This is okay, never mind. This is the same thing that was listed for the Binance upcoming listing. Maybe that's just a shell for these coins. Potential coins not on Coinbase that have been mentioned as being considered for listing. Okay, this is a good place to start, I guess. HBAR, are we seeing Kaspa coin on here? Obviously not. There's no point. And CoinMarketCap owned by Binance, so obviously I'm not going to show you which ones are going to be listed on Coinbase soon. All the Kaspa I got was mined on GPUs and E300 before ASICs came along. Yeah, that's mainly where a lot of, I think, a lot of us in 2022 got our Kaspa coin from. Why is it so hard for exchanges to integrate Kaspa coin? I don't think it's hard to integrate Kaspa coin. Now, there is the conversation of, are the exchanges waiting for the Rust update to come in? Because that, yeah, they're going to have to upgrade a node to keep the wallets for trading and stuff like that. I don't think it's hard to integrate Kaspa coin. Also, there could be some massive hole, in the whole financial sector that nobody really wants Kaspa coin to get listed on these big exchanges, just because it could actually have the potential to, take over as a currency. But that's really getting into conspiracy theory type ways of thought. But definitely there is some kind of conversation to have of why Binance or Coinbase haven't listed. So I see people talking about it all the time. We saw people talking about it even, when Kaspa was at 700 million in market cap. That was around that range where we start to saw bigger exchanges kind of get onto it, but not massive exchanges. Bybit was the last biggest one that we had, and that didn't really bring as much trading volume to Kaspa coin. Sorry, we're supposed to see how much volume they have on it. As you can see there, only 1 million. So not a large percentage. I thought we were going to see more because Bybit obviously being a bigger exchange. But we still are waiting for the top 3 up here. Sorry, maybe I missed this, but what's the best way for me to buy Kaspa with USDT? Put it onto an exchange. Sorry, I don't know particularly what you're asking, but in terms of what market you should go on, I don't necessarily like MEXC just because of, I think they have some sort of manipulation going on. So KuCoin, I guess, or Gate.io. Actually, not Gate.io because they take a massive fee. I remember Gate.io takes around 30 Casper coin, which is a massive fee when compared to other ones, because other exchanges, like even TXBit, which is a small exchange but it shut down, they only took like 0.01 Casper coin from you, which was basically the fee on the network. So there was, these like they're probably raking in a lot of money from the fees right now, just based purely off fees, because the Casper coin fee to actually send from wallets is basically zero. So even if they have one Casper coin as the fee, they're making 100x on that fee. Binance will list at 50 cent. Maybe. Can you explain how you get Kaspa out of TradeOgi? Even if I convert it to BTC, it still doesn't give me the actual price of Kaspa coin. If you convert it into Bitcoin, you'll be converting it at the price of Kaspa coin on their exchange. So you won't get any more than what it's worth to them on the exchange. And then you could probably send it out to a Bitcoin wallet, if that makes sense. Which exchange has the lowest transfer fee? I like MEXC takes 30 Kaspa when transferring. I don't know. I don't know what KuCoins is. I've never used it. I know Gate.io is around 20. Bybit I've never used. Because I haven't bought Kaspa coin for a while, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I bought it way back when, in probably this range down here. So I know, like, in theory you should DCA upwards, but I mean, is there much point in me DCAing upwards if I'm, got a massive bag down here? Probably not. But fees, KuCoin, what is the fee on KuCoin? I don't know if it'll say just on the no, it's not gonna say unless I'm logged in, probably. Asset overview. I don't think it says anything about the fees to actually take it out. Anyway, I don't know. TO got hacked, I guess. And also takes some USDT when receiving. Yeah, MEXC does do that. Normally, well, when I was buying it, I would have to go through Binance, buy USDT on Binance, transfer USDT over to TXBit, then buy Kaspa coin through their trading pair, then send Kaspa coin back out to the wallet. So, it's this is one of the main problems with cryptocurrency, is that there's no easy way to on and off ramp smaller coins like Kaspa coin. There's no way to, pay directly with USD, have Kaspa coin, and then sell directly to USD with Kaspa coin. That's obviously what we'd be looking at to do on Binance. Take out what you can. 30 on KuCoin, 30 Kaspa coin. Okay, so there is still high fees on KuCoin as well. So I'm assuming they're all like kind of falling in line to this Kaspa coin fee. 30 Kaspa coin is extremely, extremely high, because that is like the actual fee for Kaspa coin is basically zero. It's 0.00001 Kaspa coin, which I believe, like on my video, I have it somewhere. Let's have a look here. Video, I think it's on this one right here.
Hello guys, welcome back.
Right, that's so loud. Sorry for everyone who's just blown their eardrums out. I did not mean to do that. Okay, fee for Kaspa coin is 0.000051, and that's in USDT. That's to actually send on the Kaspa coin network, so you can kind of see how much they're actually making off fees. So if you did the calculation, it'd just be 30 times 0.07. So they're making what, $2? No, sorry, not. Well, yeah, that is $2. $2 on every fee, and it costs them like literally nothing to send it outwards and inwards. So they're making 100,000x on the fees just based off that. if they're doing it at 30 for transfers. I don't know what the other ones are. Smaller exchanges will tend to give you a smaller fee to onboard your Kaspa coin and send it out in general. TXBit was obviously one of the good ones for that, but subsequently has gone off. As you can see, their trade ogre is actually not facilitating the transactions. So price was listed at $50. I don't know where they got that tracking data from either. But when we look at Kaspa coin, is it going to approach a new is this the all-time high? Yeah, it is. Okay. So is it going to keep going up? Who knows? This is on KuCoin. Let's have a look at kind of what's going on KuCoin. There's 0725. We saw that on MEXC as well. There's a big one at 0725 if we go back into it. Okay, that's moved back up to 0730. 0730's got a lot still up there. Let's go to 0.01. So it's mainly looking like a lot of people are trying to sell it at that range. If we're looking based on 1 cent, we have 10 cents. Obviously, is going to be a big one for us. They will use the WCAS to make dollars. Wrapped Kaspa, Coinex 60 CAS. Coinex is 60 CAS per coin. That's like $4 for it. Like that's extortionate. No, it's not $4. What am I talking about? It'd be 7 cent. So it'd be 30 CAS per coin times 0.07. No, that is. No, it's $2. $4. Yeah, okay. I was just checking my calculations there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wrapped Kaspa coin. Now, let's actually have a look at that. What is it? Wrapped cash. What is that at? Okay, it is still tracking onto Kaspa coin. Yeah, I thought that it was gonna be. The question is who actually facilitated this, like on Uniswap. And I know obviously to have it on the Ethereum system is good and all, but like Kaspa coin is going to be coming out with smart contracts, and they should probably want to make it either on their own native blockchain, or they're probably just going to do it over to Ethereum at some point. We don't really know what they're going to do with that, but you know, the smart contracts. So this hit up to 9 per Kaspa coin, but you probably would lose it in fees selling it at that price for wrapped Kaspa coin. So I wouldn't necessarily get into wrapped Kaspa coin. There's no real point. You can just buy Kaspa coin. Total liquidity is only 14,000 and the volume is 90,000. So not really much point. Let's look at all. It tracks fairly well, I suppose, but obviously when it starts to get volatile, as we saw on that, so they have WCAS to USDT, so obviously that's tracking USDT on Uniswap actually. So, but you probably get ruined in fees for facilitating that transaction. There's probably no point in using wrapped Kaspa coin unless you're trying to trade it through a decentralized way, I suppose. Yeah, so if we go on 30 days, I believe there is more coins that are up 30 days, but not at the same market cap that Kaspa's kind of trading at. It's trading at way more market cap to be able to get up in the last 30 days 48%. Like all these are small coins comparatively. The reason that I've got this watch list is proof of work. If you don't know what I do on my channel, I basically mine cryptocurrency for the most part. There are no smart contracts with Kaspa yet, so wrapped Kaspa is synthetic with no real backing with Kaspa. Yeah, that's what I mean. That was not set up by the Kaspa team or is not even remotely connected to the network. So, and they're probably just going to have, if they do put it onto Ethereum network, when they have smart contracts come in, they could implement it natively, but then they have to build up their whole own ecosystem, which, you know, is kind of harder to do, but I believe with the amount of people using Kaspa Coin and the amount of people behind Kaspa Coin right now, we'd probably see a lot of people building on it if they did it natively. But if you just build on Ethereum, like you could just onboard a load of liquidity from Ethereum. They could do it with BNB as well. I'm not sure though. It depends what they want to do in terms of that. Remember, guys, make sure to like the video, share it out, get the algorithm going for YouTube. The channel's been doing great lately, obviously because of the amount of Kaspa Coin content that I have on the channel, and the live streams to do with Kaspa Coin have been great lately. So thank you all for tuning in, and I guess learning about Kaspa Coin. If you've not learned about it, then if you want me to give you an overview, Kaspa Coin is basically a layer 1 proof of work cryptocurrency, which layer 1 means that it's on its own chain. It can facilitate right now around 400 transactions per second, which is nothing out of the blue for a proof of work coin. It is kind of out of the blue for a proof of work coin, sorry. Nothing out of the blue for a staked coin. But they're having a Rust rewrite, so the coding language right now is Golang, but it's going over to Rust, which will allow them to actually increase the blocks per second, which will increase the throughput on the network. On the low end, 2,500 transactions per second, so that's about the low end of what Visa can do and MasterCard can do. But however, on the high end, with 100 blocks per second, which they are kind of aiming to do within the future, that would put it at around 25,000 transactions per second. Remember, that's on layer 1 and it's proof of work, so no staking involved. Staking has way less of decentralization through that. Which one, Coinbase or Binance? You solo mine Kaspa Coin when we got the Rust and get very fast transactions. When they will go to Rust and get very fast transactions. So that's a misconception that the transactions will get faster. They won't. Transactions will always stay at like 1 second or around hovering that 1 second range. It's only the throughput. Oh, sorry, my voice is going. Jesus, I've been talking for so long. It's only the throughput on the network, which will actually be increased, so the amount of transactions that the network can process. It will not make the system any faster, necessarily. They're always going to stay at 1 second block times. But the Rust rewrite will will speed up the confirmation of the transactions, because you can have, we'll have to go onto Twitter for me to show you this. If you don't know, there's a Michael Sutton. Here we go, I'll show you. If we go down, let's see. So this is a video of the Rust testnet. This is in real time. This is how many blocks are coming onto the network. So if you don't get it, this block was produced here, and within a second, there would be 10 more blocks pointing all the way back to this block. So it gets confirmed pretty much instantaneously. If not within the second that the block is produced, the second after the block is produced. And confirmation times is also a big factor as well, because we want to confirm that the transaction has gone through, and exchanges kind of work off that basis. They need confirmation times to show that the transaction's gone through. So yeah, just for some insight for you guys, if you don't know too much exactly about it, I'm just trying to show you guys or educate you guys on it. This is the current blockchain right now. This is a live version of it in real time. More blocks, more transactions. Yeah, blocks per second. Blocks per second goes up, but the transactions do not. Transaction speed doesn't go up. Transactions per second would go up, but the transaction speed doesn't go up. If that makes sense. It's always going to be a 1 second block time. So this is it moving in real time. This is how many blocks are produced on the network. So if I just pause this, you can see like this block points back to these blocks up here. So you get around 10 confirmations in 10 seconds in theory. on the chain. If we speed forward, we can see how it's working. These are invalid blocks or orphaned blocks, but they're still actually included in the chain, so nothing wasted. Miners still get rewarded for those things. But then the comparison, as you can see with this video, of how quickly the network will actually move. And this is for people that are interested in running Kaspa nodes. You make another voice when talking to the mic. Try to speak more with your real voice. I can't speak more with my real voice. I've kind of, you know, ruined my voice from speaking too much, because I speak for YouTube and then I speak for my job. So this is why my voice is like tired voice right now. There's no like upbeat voice, if that makes sense, because I've been doing so much talking lately. Obviously for YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm actually ruining my voice more by live streaming, because I'm speaking for quite a long time. And it's very hard to actually speak for quite a long time as well. Anyway, there's a for those of the people that want to run a node, running a node on Kaspa coin is going to be substantially harder when it goes over to 10 blocks per second. 10 blocks per second will mean that you'll not in theory need 10 times the hardware, but you'll need more hardware requirements to actually run a Kaspa node. So those that want to solo mine on Kaspa coin, and you're solo mining to your own node, you might want to think about upgrading that or that PC at least a little bit, so that you can, you know, facilitate still mining when it goes over to the Rust rewrite. So that's mainly what I'd say. If you guys are solo mining, you have to account for this Rust update. Now you can join the testnet 11 if you really want to, and that will basically tell you if you can facilitate 10 blocks per second on your node that you're running. So just a little bit of information on that. You can join testnet 11. I believe that they're going to be releasing it soon to the public to actually test on. Right now it's just a lot of testing that they're doing internally, but they did release it previously to test on. They got some data and then they started improving it. So that's basically in terms of an update for the node runners out there and the solo miners. Yeah. Kaspa versus Bitcoin. What was this? Oh yeah, this is the video that I was talking about. So the transactions on Bitcoin, if you didn't know it, like $1.06. This is average transactions over the past 24 hours. And on Kaspa coin, it's basically nothing. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the transaction fees for facilitating it on these exchanges to onboard and offboard. I don't know if these exchanges will take a fee for onboarding Kaspa coin. So if you're sending in, do they not take a fee there? But I know that they'll definitely take a fee when you are sending outwards. So if you want to send outwards, they're basically making a fortune in fees. So let's just say that they are, I don't even know how you track how many transactions. How would you track how many transactions were going through these exchanges? I don't really know how they track that, but there's probably, you know, thousands of transactions, and if they're at 30 Kaspa coin each, you know, you can do the maths on how much they're making each day. So that's mainly what I'd say, is they're probably ripping you off mostly. This is kind of why Kaspa does need smart contracts and decentralized exchanges to be built around it, because it then can, you know, you're not going to get hit with all these fees from these exchanges. I know not many people actually use decentralized exchanges too much, for the most part, to buy coins, just because they would normally just want to use a centralized exchange. Right here, Uniswap and obviously PancakeSwap are the biggest ones, I believe, right now. Let's keep going down. Is there anything I actually can see here? No. But yeah, I don't feel like many people are using when compared to centralized exchanges. So most people, if I would say, I'd recommend that you do use decentralized exchanges just because that's the whole point of cryptocurrency. And I'm kind of one of those maxis when it comes to that. Like, the whole point of it is to facilitate decentralized transactions between people, but nobody can really decentralize the transactions through to, actual currency, because it kind of has to go through a bank account, and then that's one of the problems that we're having is onboarding and offboarding currency to native actual currencies in the real world. So that's a problem that cryptocurrency is always going to have unless cryptocurrency becomes an actual currency where people would just use it, which is another whole kettle of fish. I can buy Kaspa in this price. Yeah, you can buy Kaspa in this price. I'm not sure what you meant by that. Sorry if I didn't read that properly, but yeah, you can buy Kaspa at 0.0. Are you talking about Trade Ogre? Because don't go on Trade Ogre and don't buy it there. Just buy it at buy it on MEXC, I guess, or any other exchange that's listing it at the correct price. For example, I'm just gonna go back. Just for you guys, so any of these exchanges you can buy it at the fair price, I guess. Just don't use Trade Ogre. So that's mainly what we're looking at. Anyway, back to what the whole point of the live stream was, which is obviously about Coinbase and Binance listing Kaspa Coin. If you're new and you didn't catch the start of the live stream, we were just talking mainly about how all these in the top, down to the top 50 in Algoland and above, are all actually listed on Binance. Most of them are listed on Binance and Coinbase, but all of them are listed on Binance. So there's basically no reason why Binance hasn't listed Kaspa Coin. There's no reason that they haven't seen Kaspa Coin with the immense rise that they have. Obviously, as I said, not listed at the correct rank, 207 on CoinMarketCap. But if you didn't know, CoinMarketCap is also owned by Binance. So it's, you kind of do the maths on that one. If we go to cryptocurrencies, let's see what they're ranking it as in terms of the number. We'd have to go to the next page, I believe, or the third page. I know it should be at the top there. 290 Kaspa Coin is here. So these are just, well, sorry, am I reading this wrong? Because are these not going to be technically listed up there, but these are all wrapped? I guess it doesn't really count necessarily. So like Kaspa Coin should be sitting at around 2-3 million in terms of their ranking of it. I don't know why it's displaying it backwards. Okay. So if we scroll down, and I'll see if they've listed anything else. So 120 million is kind of what it would be classed as, but obviously we know it's 38 by market cap. According to CoinGecko, they do not care about PAL coins. Yeah, they also don't care about proof of work coins, because basically all staking coins, they can basically create money out of thin air through the pre-sale or the pre-allocation and stuff like that. They can just give it out, and there'll probably be one that says marketing, like pre-allocation 20% to marketing, and then that basically will go to Binance or to Coinbase just to list the coin. So they might have like millions of dollars worth before it even hits up to the high market caps, and then that's when they'll facilitate the listing of it, and then basically from there make a huge profit from them knowing that they listed it. The only reason that they don't like proof of work coins necessarily, I mean, they were forced to put Doge up there just because of the massive rise it had. But as I said, I don't want to say that they think proof of work is kind of obsolete, but there's new technology. Most of the coins that are rising right now that have, at least some utility are proof of work coins. Proof of work coins have actually had the best time in the bear market. Like if we look, Basically my whole watch list is proof of work coins, so you can kind of see there. If we go year to date, Dynex, Kaspa Coin, Conflux, Alephium, these are all up within the bear market of the last year. The only ones that are not are Ravencoin, Ergo, Flux, Cadena, and Raptorium. And this basically signifies like these are all old proof of work coins. These are all new ones. So you can kind of make your own assumption on that one, I guess. Yeah, they prefer shitcoins in POS for the crypto casino. Yeah, basically, they want. I mean, Dogecoin doesn't actually do much when I think about it. Yeah, but you know, you can't discount the fact that it has a bunch of market cap, and you know, people are still mining it and are profitable with it. So I don't know who's holding Dogecoin to make it still stay at that price, but it's done comparatively well for the year, 5%. But these top rises right here are mainly the ones that we've been mining, so that's why we've got our eye on them. Can you do on this? Can you customize to year to date? Oh, it only lets you go year to date. It doesn't let you go to like all time. No, it doesn't. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of proof of work coins which are up, and still Conflux. I don't know if that's listed on Binance. I think it might be. Yeah, it is. So it's but that's an old coin as well. That was from before the Ethereum merge. Don't underestimate Doge. Yeah, Doge is alright. It's like definitely it's had better times because it's obviously been at like 84 billion in market cap before, or 90 billion in market cap, or something around that range. So I'm not discounting it. There's no smart contracts or anything used on it, so it kind of is a good use case for Kaspa Coin. That there is a proof of work coin up there that's layer 1 that basically kind of has the same metrics as Kaspa Coin in an overall view. One of the main things that you'd want to look at is how much emissions these chains are actually pushing out per day. You can look at this hash rate NO. We'll have the stats on coins. If we look here, Bitcoin obviously pushing out loads, 32 million a day. Dogecoin is pushing out around 1 million, and Kaspa Coin's pushing out around 1 million as well. Nothing really facilitating anything higher than this. These are the top 3 emission proof of work coins by a long shot, like even overtaking Ethereum Classic and Litecoin. So yeah, a lot of people are mining, obviously, and they're getting, well, the network is pushing out a heavy amount of emissions. I believe at the top, Ethereum was pushing out maybe, I think it was around 50 million per day. Bitcoin was doing 50 million per day. Doge was doing maybe 3 million per day. So Kaspa Coin, if it can get up to that, could facilitate GPU mining back onto the network in unison with ASICs and FPGAs, but we'll see how that goes. Shitcoins in POS are just like fiat. Yeah, Neox is a different story. Neox is good. What's up, everybody? You're ready for 20 cents CAS? 20 cents Kaspa Coin, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I just now realized that I kind of had my holdings in Kaspa Coin on the right side there, so let's just exit that one out. What are we looking at here? Oh, this is just a graph inspector. This website we can delete. So potential listings for Coinbase, all of these, obviously Kaspa not seen in there. Like, look at the market cap of these. Like, there's nothing compared to Kaspa Coin. The only ones that were seen is VeChain, and Kaspa Coin's above that. The only one below, well, above Kaspa Coin is HBAR, I believe. But most of these basically facilitate nothing. Helium is just an awful coin. Wouldn't even get into that. But for the most part, when we're looking at just like the rewards per 100 mega hash is 268. Okay, that's gone down slightly in the last couple of days. So maybe we'll keep an eye on that. If you don't know, I actually created a sheet so you guys can, if any of you miners are out there, we'll go. So Kaspa ASIC ROI, this lists all the Kaspa ASICs. I don't, if you go onto my video of Kaspa ASICs ROI, you can download the sheet from there. You basically input the price of Kaspa coin here, so it's at like 7.2 now, and it updates the sheet. This is the ROI range, so that would be 3 months, depending on your power cost. If it's at 15 cent, you can actually adjust that as well, and it'll tell you the ROI time, so return on investment time for Kaspa miners, and it will also show you how much you'll make each month as it goes on. And this is not just based on the Kaspa coin emissions. Right now it's based on Kaspa coin emissions that reduce every single month, so I factored that in. It took me a while to figure out how to factor it in, but it's based on, as you can see, the rewards decrease every single month, so this is how much you'd be getting, and it relates directly to return per 1 mega hash, so you have to change the price of Kaspa coin and the return per 1 mega hash, and the return per 1 mega hash will coincide with the hash rate on the network, so you don't have to worry about the hash rate increasing necessarily. You don't have to put in any numbers for that. Quarter Crawler, what's up? Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. Just give it a like if you are. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so appreciate if you help me out with that. That'd be much appreciated, because you know, we've been on YouTube. I think we're nearly coming up to 2 years on YouTube actually. The channel, we kind of let it die for a little bit because we had something going on, but then we're coming back. We came back with Kaspa coin mining. It's been very good, and the views have been slowly going up. So what was I saying? Return per mega hash. Sorry, we click on Kaspa coin. You just take this figure, this return per mega hash figure, on the sheet, and paste it in there, and it will update. So those are the two metrics. Now, if you're talking about the hash rate, so a lot of the Kaspa ASICs have firmware updates which increase the hash rate. If you want to say for the KS Pro, you have a 2.5 instead of the 200 gigahash, it will update, and it will update the ROI figure here, the rewards for every month, there, and basically everything updates based on this main top sheet here. You can even edit the price, so if we're editing the price of the wind miner, let's say you get it for 40,000. If you look here and we click enter, it will update the ROI time and show you that your ROI or return on your investment in August of next year. You can change also the power draw, so if firmware updates come out for that as well, everything will be sorted for that. So you can update the power draw to 3,400, and it'll edit the numbers as well to profitability and stuff like that. So a very good sheet for you Kaspa miners if you want to get it. It is on the YouTube video for the channel. I'll just show you it here just to give you a quick overview of where to find it. It's on this Kaspa ASIC ROI times, and it's under in the description. You can just download the sheet and edit it for yourself. So just making sure that you guys are aware of that if you are Kaspa mining or you're looking into getting into Kaspa mining. Sorry. So anyway, this is probably going to be the end of the live stream. We've been live for, you know, an hour and a bit now. I just wanted, the main focus was obviously about Binance and Coinbase listing. Probably not going to list for a while. If they do, they're going to have to buy it at spot unless they accumulated it before. There's probably some reasons why. The main reason I think is the pruning for Kaspa coin. That needs to be sorted out, like the full archival node data has to be sorted out before they will list, because then they can verify. Probably Kaspa has to climb a little bit more, so they force basically a listing onto Kaspa, onto Coinbase or onto Binance. So yeah, that's mainly it for the live stream. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know, share the live stream after the fact if you really want to. And I hope you guys are all having a good day. Hope your Kaspa bags are pumping a lot and you're making a lot of money from Kaspa coin. And yeah, I'll just end the live stream there. Look out for the video tonight. It's probably going to be based around Coinbase and Binance listing, so you don't necessarily have to watch it if you've watched this live stream. That's mainly what I'll do. I'll do a deep dive into a subject, and then I'll collate it into a little video in my own time on the channel, just so I can put out so people don't have to watch the live stream. So thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next live stream, probably be 2 days from now, depending on the price of Kaspa coin. And it might not be around Kaspa coin, it might be around something else. So yeah. Thanks all for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.